at LUX. So huge challenge here for Nico, the biggest one in her career.
Let's take a look at the teletape. 25-24 for Geraldo. Is the younger fighter coming in there, 165 centimeters tall. Little height advantage for Vidal, 5'1", 5'3" for Geraldo, excuse me there. 112.4 pounds for Vidal, 115.9 for Geraldo. 5'4" for Geraldo, 5-1 for Vidal. Record 2-3-0 for Vidal, 4-0 for Nico.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the women's strawweight division. Señoras y señores, nuestro siguiente combate es de 3 asaltos de 5 minutos en la categoría femenil de peso paja de LUX Fight League. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas. Récord perfecto de 4 ganadas, 0 perdidas. Una altura de 1,61 m y un peso oficial de 115.9 libras. Presenting now on the white corner, she's an MMA fighter. Perfect record of 4 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, an official weight of 115.9 pounds. Fighting straight out of Ciudad de Mexico, she's Nicole Geraldo. Su oponente, al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, una especialista en striking. Récord de 2 ganadas, 3 perdidas. Una altura de 1,56 m y un peso oficial de 112.4 libras. Presenting now on the black corner, she's a striker. Per record of 2 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, an official weight of 112.4 pounds. Fighting straight out of Chihuahua, Mexico, she's Yaneth Vidal. The third inside the cage, el tercero sobre la jaula, Gerardo Cruz.
So Gerardo Cruz will take his turn refereeing here. La Chihuahuas, Yaneth Vidal against Nicole Geraldo. Nico would be a contender for the strawweight title if she gets a W tonight. But Vidal is very, very tough. We're all ready. Let's go. Welcome inside the black and gold cage. Alongside UFC veteran Alex Soto, I am Francisco X Rivera as we get ready to go in the women's strawweight division. Swinging and missing, Yaneth Vidal.
Man, she's throwing that right hand. And look at Nico here with the southpaw stance. Left jab's gonna be right down the middle every time. Oh.
Man, these girls came ready. And look at Vidal with the 1-2. Nico, the very good clinch right there. She turns around the positions. She's very strong working off the clinch. She got some good weapons as well. Tries to trip, but Vidal answers with a big knee to the midsection.
Nice, to see it from the back here, she can move, nice. Breakaway.
Yeah, Nico was able to dodge a very dangerous punch from Yaneth Vidal.
Okay, now Nico in the southpaw, moving over. Back to orthodox. Back in the southpaw stance, down the middle, beautiful combination there from Nico Geraldo.
Looking at Vidal's record, it might be a little deceiving. She's 1-3 inside LUX, but 2 of those losses came against former champion Tani Torres.
Oh yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I was just gonna say Vidal has had, you know, a really tough matchups coming into early in her career.
Yeah. She was part of the first Guerreras LUX tournament. Oh, it's crowned Tani Torres in the strawweight division.
There's some power coming out of Vidal. Right hand. Connecting here. I mean, she hasn't had a really nice, clean one land yet, but if she does get one in, it's gonna be lights out.
Geraldo trying her 1-2 combination. From the southpaw stance, throwing a jab. Good combination from Geraldo, trying to keep her opponent at bay. Oh, another one, that connected. And also the kick to the midsection did some damage.
Those things that you can't really see when you're fighting, right? Or as spectators, you can't see the damage that it does, but it really slows a fighter down with those leg kicks, especially those front leg ones to the body.
Geraldo trying to be the aggressor now.
Ooh. Beautiful shot there to the body.
Yeah, very smart. Not only strong on the clinch, but a very smart fighter, Nicole Geraldo. Always finding a way to come through, and that was a high knee right there. Trying to get to the face of Vidal.
Nice knee down the middle.
Another big one.
Let's see if Vidal is able to get that breakaway on this one here. Very aggressive fighters.
Vidal can come through with a trip, and once again, Geraldo securing the position. Under 2 minutes left here in this first round.
One of the things I like about this, look at Geraldo's her head placement. She's making it really uncomfortable. And as soon as I say that, now Vidal's the one that's in the dominant kind of center line position here with the head placement. But there it is again. There's Geraldo moving that head, making it really uncomfortable.
Yeah, and Geraldo keeps on trying to take this fight to the ground. She knows of Vidal's very good striking. She's doing her best to limit the damage and try to bring her down.
Nice.
Yeah, good sprawl there from Vidal, holding her own.
Good combos there. Let's see if Vidal's able to break away here. You can tell that Geraldo's definitely the stronger fighter. Inside leg trip attempt there from Vidal. Didn't quite get it. Doesn't have the right leverage just yet.
So 30 seconds left here in round number 1. Geraldo dominating most of the fight. Good positioning, good clinch. And she's throwing a couple good combinations. Vidal still trying to find her own in this fight. Oh, so that's the end of round number 1. A very interesting affair. Good effort from Nicole Geraldo, who's going to be very motivated after her boyfriend Raul Zaragoza got his second win as a pro here tonight.
Really good, interesting first round. Let's take a look at some of the replay here. Jab, cross, left hook there landing, and then here's I think she follows this one up with a knee here, but no, Vidal was standing her own here. Big, powerful combinations to start off the round. Big right hands from Vidal there. Oof. Man, that one almost found its mark, but not quite. I mean, both these girls are almost canceling each other out.
Yeah. And talking about girl power, there we saw her on the red, right behind her broadcast position. Our new flyweight champion, Eli Rodriguez.
Eli Rodriguez is in the house.
That's right. Coming off, you know, an impressive win against Victoria Alba.
Yeah.
All righty, ready for round number 2. Alongside Alex Soto and Francisco X Rivera. Glad that you can join us. Nicole Geraldo, one of the highest ranked ladies in Mexican MMA, facing Yaneth Vidal, who's 1-3 inside LUX Fight League, but 2 of those losses came against former champion Tani Torres.
You know, one of the things I'm noticing here is Vidal is kind of just letting Geraldo just come on in and then, you know, shorten up the ring without really countering and setting up that counter. There's a nice right hand, double right, but she's kind of giving up some territory here without Geraldo getting punished.
Oh, Nico welcoming her in with a nice jab. Vidal is feeling the pressure and she's moving forward.
Yes, now she's doing it. Of course, as soon as I say that, Vidal's getting really, really excited now.
Oh, Nico with the overhand right. Good trip right there. This could be a defining moment. But Vidal doing a good job there, trying to secure the guard. She's got one leg trapped.
exactly it. You know, she got a little too excited and overcommitted in those punches. And Geraldo was really working on this takedown this whole time, right? You know, we talked about the cage control and how she was doing that in the first round. And now she's on the bottom. They're on the ground, excuse me. And let's see if Geraldo's able to improve this position.
Yeah, it takes one move. And as you said, Vidal had been very, very careful avoiding that takedown. It just took one overcommitment. And she's on the ground. Nicole Geraldo trying to smother his opponent. And we know her style, tough as nails. Big punch right there from Nico.
Well, let's see if Vidal's able to do something here. Try to elevate that leg, and she's got the almost like a lockdown here. Not quite, but she's just trying to make some space here, but she's working against herself at this point. Here, Geraldo is doing a fantastic job. Nico's on top, keeping busy. See if Vidal's able to do anything here. Maybe use the cage, try to crawl up there. There it is, nice movement there, kickoff off the cage.
Oh, doing some damage there, Geraldo, but look at Vidal. Very tough position, but she keeps on working.
Yeah, she is. She's constantly working here. That's for sure. She's trying to improve into full guard here. She gets it. Now she's got her head up against the fence. She's able to get a sweep here, or a triangle choke, or an armbar. Very difficult up against a cage like this.
Now, Sara Orozco was the queen at this strawweight division. She, however, vacated her title to participate in Exatlon, a reality show on TV Azteca. She's done with Exatlon. She's back. We saw her in Monterrey. We talked to her a little bit, and she wants to get another opportunity. Seems that the fight will be against Andrea Vasquez, who won the interim championship bout against Choco Romo. But then right next to them, or right below them, if you will, if Geraldo gets a win tonight, she'll be 5-0.
Yeah, definitely. She's absolutely in the contender conversation here.
And that was an impressive demonstration from Andrea Vasquez at LUX Fight League 28 in Monterrey.
You know, Geraldo is really, we've known her for being more of a striking opponent. We've known her to be very, very methodical in her striking, and then it's very interesting. She's kind of modifying her game now, and really working the ground now.
Yeah, and her wrestling has looked pretty good today. Clinching, trying to bring her opponent to the ground, keeping a good posture, a good base. Very complete demonstration from Nicole Geraldo so far, throwing some elbows from the top position. And it should be 2-0 in favor of Nicole Geraldo. Yaneth has to feel the pressure once again, and she's got to know, she's got to be told, it seems that you're not going to win this by points. You've got to be aggressive.
She's got to be more aggressive. And let's take a look at some of the replay here. Here's the combination. She was really starting to tag Geraldo. 1-2 combos, got really aggressive. Working that, and then, oh, nice left hand, really connects. But it was right here when she overcommitted, paid the price. Beautiful takedown there from Geraldo, and now she's basically dominated the rest of the round. So 2-0 on my scorecards. We'll see what the judges say, but pretty sure that's where we stand here tonight so far. Man, look at that big mouse underneath the right eye of Geraldo. Here we go, folks.
All righty. This is our co-main event of the evening here, LUX Challenge 29, Nicole Geraldo
Oh, nice.
Geraldo going for gold, trying to get into the contender standing here. And then Yaneth Vidal trying to get into her winning ways.
Nice. She just needs to keep doing this, but she's got to also watch out for that takedown, right? She's got to break away. The second those combinations are over, Vidal needs to get out of there.
Vidal going for the overhand right, he barely missed. Good jab now by Yaneth. Oh, Nico going for the kick.
Oh,
she gets welcome inside, but she's able once again to get into the clinch, brings her opponent down, falls into side control, and this could be it for Yaneth Vidal.
See, now at this point, now we got Geraldo. I'm really loving what I'm seeing here. She knows she's modifying. You know, she knows she's getting tagged up by Vidal on the stand-up. Let's take this fight to the floor, and let's start working on this. Let's start working on this entire training camp. What we've done on the ground. Oh, there it is. Now
Mount.
right into mount.
And this could be over before we hear the horn. Trying to get her opponent flat. Good move right there from Geraldo. Vidal might surrender the back. Oof. Powerful blows for Geraldo. Trying to secure the arm there.
She's got an arm isolated there. She might be working it right now, but now she'll much rather take the back.
Vidal is flat. This is going to be over soon.
Wow, big
Gerardo closes very close. Trying to secure the neck just in case, although this might be a ground and pound finish from Nicole Geraldo. Strong punches coming from the top position.
She's almost got it. She's got to turn her hips. Vidal needs to turn her hips. Now she's got that one leg trap. Oh, she lets it go. Oh, she's in so much trouble.
What an elbow right there.
Back to flatten it out. There it is. There it is. There's the leg. She can sweep that leg over and go back into half guard if she just hooks that leg. But at this point now, man, Geraldo's mount is pretty good, man.
Yeah, Vidal just in survival mode here.
Oh, she's locking in a figure four. Oof.
Oh.
So tight now. Oh, this could be it right here. Nice and tight.
She's gonna go for the Mata Leon.
2 minutes in. It's hard to see from my position here.
Yeah.
Vidal's a tough girl to put away, man.
Yeah, but Geraldo just attacking at will. Vidal unable to get out. She's surviving, she's resisting, but she's not doing much to counter.
Yeah, and Geraldo is doing a fantastic job staying so tight to the back.
Wow, big punch right there. Left, right. Do pretty much everything that's needed. She's flat once again.
Man, when you get flattened out like that, man, it's such a terrible feeling. Oh my goodness, legs are up. As long as she's not getting punched, you know, she's able to survive that.
Well, Vidal with a lot of heart.
She needs to be able to turn now. Turn and try to put her up against the fence.
Now trying to close the Mata Leon now. She's ready. Her opponent's flat. Hipping out.
There she is. She's got that one leg trapped. There it is. Now in half guard. Now she's just got to turn her hips. She's got to turn to her right hips to get Geraldo off of her.
Wow, what resistance from Yaneth Vidal. Showing a lot of heart here.
Absolutely, lots of heart from Vidal. Man, she is a tough cookie.
And of course, Nico going for the finish, which I think, as a fighter, Alex, you have that killer instinct. You want to leave it all
Okay, now,
in the cage.
beautiful. Okay, now she's turned onto the right hip a little bit. Was able to get some breathing room, at least get all that weight off of you.
Well, Vidal has done as much as she could have done to resist, but Nicole Geraldo is the whole package.
Yeah, absolutely. She showed the ground game here tonight. She's been working on it.
So Nico is right there, it seems like the next championship bout in the strawweight division will be between Saray Orozco and Andrea Vasquez, but Nico will be right there waiting for an opportunity.
Let's take a look at some of the replays here. Right hands, third round, big power punches coming from Vidal. She's trying to finish this fight. But Nico right here gets a beautiful takedown. Easy takedown here, goes right into the mount. Big punches, flattens Vidal out several times. You know, surprised she wasn't able to get that finish, but Vidal's just so tough. Flattening her out and just dominating all throughout the entire part of the third round. But you got to give it up for both these girls, man. They were both trying to finish this fight.
So that was quite a finish in our co-main event of the evening here in LUX Challenge 29 at Frente, Mexico. We're going to get
Señoras
the
y
official
señores,
decision
después de
from
tres
Felipe de
asaltos
Maria.
nos vamos a las tarjetas de los jueces. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gone the distance, and after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards for a decision. All judges scored the fight 39-28 to declare the winner by unanimous decision to Nicole Geraldo.